Welcome back to Philip's Hot Rod Garage. I think today would be a great day to go on a pick. Well, I'm not going too far from home. Just heading over to a buddy's house to see if he's got anything I can use. He said he's getting overrun with stuff, so I don't know what all he's got, but I do know he's got a couple of pieces I need, so we'll be over there in just a minute. Take a look at what he's got. Maybe we'll come home with some good stuff. All right, pulling in. Let's get inside and see what we can come up with. Nash. It's a cool steering wheel.
I do got these juice brakes. But those juice brakes, that would be a little expensive because I've got some money in those. They've got brand new shoes and everything. I think there's two with lenses in them. And then there's two without lenses. I can't believe.
Yeah, I have no idea what those things are worth. Don't know a thing about them.
And this guy's wanting to trade for my car trailer.
Model A rear cross member, Model A front cross member, and that's a Model A spring, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
A set of splash aprons, 4 front fenders, 2 rear fenders, a set of running boards, and a hood.
And a hood. And a bumper.
And a bumper. And the rest of the frame is outside.
Yep.
All right. I was just telling my buddy he needed one of those for his
That's a big old, that's
36.
a big old boat of a car there, Philip.
Mm-hmm. It's a 38 grill.
Mm-hmm.
Pickup.
And I think that one over there may be a 37 Ford.
That's what it is. Yep.
And then this one over here came off of a front cadet. Those back 15 or 20 years ago, those were the big deal on a rat rod, those tractor grills.
Mm-hmm.
But these here, you don't find them things.
I have no idea what that's all
And
about.
this is the part that goes on the bottom like that, and this inverted and went like this.
That's a 57, isn't it?
Yep. That is a beautiful core, Philip. There's no rust on that thing. You cleaned me out of all the other stuff.
One day I'm gonna talk you out of those. All right, so I had to get out of there pretty quick. It's starting to rain and I got these Model A seats in the back, so I'm going home with a whole lot more stuff than I anticipated. I had to get out of there pretty quick. It started raining and got these Model A seats and they're not real wet, but they are getting a little damp. I got to hurry up and get them out of the truck, so I had to quit video and then get on to the house pretty quick. So let me get this stuff unloaded and I'll show you what I got. All right, so I got everything out of the rain as quick as I could. And what I got left in the truck is a piece of a frame. And I think what I'm gonna do is make like a jig out of that frame. It's not worth using, and the guy cut it off. He cut the rear cross member and the front cross member out of the frame. But I can use that frame for a jig to make something to roll bodies around on. And also, I got a front bumper that might be, I don't know, rat rod material maybe. What else? I got a spring that looks like it's usable. Model A rear spring. So let's go inside and see what we got in there. All right, guys, so I went to get these two Stewart Warner gauges. I got a mechanical water temperature and a mechanical oil pressure gauge. This is the style gauge I want to use in the Model A. These are brand new in the box. I kind of want to use some early gauges in that car. But you know, you never know when you're buying old Stewart Warner gauges at a swap meet if they're going to work or not. And I really don't know enough about them to know which ones to get, what they're worth, because some people are asking a ton of money for Stewart Warner gauges and some people are selling them cheap. I don't know what's what. So I'm just going to go with new ones in my car. So I went to pick up this new set of gauges here, brand new in the package. And when I got there, he offered me all this sheet metal and these seats. So I'm a sucker for old junk. So I brought it home. Let me show you what I got. Now he told me all this sheet metal was for $28.29, but right off the bat, I can tell that's a 30 or 31 hood. Definitely not $28.29. So I don't know about these fenders, but I got two rears and I got to figure out what they fit. I'm not really sure. They're going to be Model A, 28 through 31, not really sure which ones. Same with the front fenders. I got 4 front fenders. These two are in pretty decent shape, and they got the front sections of the splash aprons there with them, and they're in really good shape. I got a front piece right here. Forgot what they call that. And then a trim piece for above the door. And then two really nice, what he said were new. He said they were brand new, and they look pretty good. They do look new. Look like they've just been sitting around for a while. Running boards there. And then these two fenders are kind of in poor condition, but somebody could beat these out and use them. They would be pretty good rat rod material, I think. And then there's a couple of splash apron parts right there and another running board that's kind of rusty, but the splash aprons look usable. And then I got these seats. Now these seats are really good. The fabric's not that good on them, but I got the front bucket seats there and the rear seat. These are for a $28.29 sedan. And I know for sure that's $28.29 stuff because I know the car those came out of. I think it was a $29. Yeah, those seats can definitely be recovered and be reused. And the wood in these back ones is super nice. Real good shape. Look at that one. Real good. Yeah, I think those were a pretty good find. So, 4 front fenders, 2 rear fenders, some splash aprons, a nice set of running boards, a nice set of seats, pretty decent hood, a trim piece for the above the door, and all this stuff in the back of the truck makes for a pretty good day out picking. I intended on coming home with some gauges for my Model A, and he ended up instead coming home with a truckload of stuff for a Model A. So that was a pretty good day out picking. You know what they say? The worst day picking is better than the best day at work. So I'm gonna keep hunting it. You guys keep hunting it. The stuff's still out there. If you'll hunt it, you'll find it. So some of this stuff I'm gonna end up putting on my space over at Moultrie in November at the swap meet. I'm gonna have some of this for sale. And then there's gonna be some of this stuff that I'm gonna be keeping. I don't know which of it yet, but hey, Been a good day picking. I appreciate it, guys. Happy picking to you. See you guys in the next one.